And I am joined now, as ever, by David Kavanagh. And this week we're talking about an email we got from a listener who wants to remain anonymous about jealousy. It says, "Hi Ciara, can I get your advice on something? I've been seeing a guy for 9 months and things are going great generally, but we're stuck on one argument and we keep fighting over the same thing and can't resolve it. I think he's too flirtatious. When we're at parties and out together, he always ends up talking to the girls. It came to a head last weekend. On Friday we went for dinner and we were with a group of old friends and some couples. He spent the whole of dinner talking to two particular girls, one of whom was there with her boyfriend. I was feeling isolated, but I tried to get on with the evening and have a good time, as I didn't want to ruin it. And after dinner we went for drinks and he continued to hang off these girls, dancing and talking with the two of them. I'm pretty certain the boyfriend of one of the girls he was talking with wasn't happy either. He looked tense. I'm so fed up that I just went home myself, and eventually he followed me, so obviously she left without him, and we had a blazing row. He defended himself, saying the girls are old friends and there's nothing to worry about, and every time we have this argument he says I'm being petty, and he likes the company of girls and is an outgoing person and sees nothing wrong with a bit of harmless flirting. It's true, I knew he was outgoing and friendly when we started going out, but to me the fact that it's always girls seems pointed, and it's gnawing away at my self-esteem, and I'm really starting to feel he doesn't enjoy my company or isn't even attracted to me. If it was the other way around, if my flirtatiousness was making him feel bad, I'd stop. So I don't understand his behaviour. Am I being unreasonable?" David, is she being unreasonable?
I don't think so, Ciara. I think if she's expressed her concerns to her boyfriend and he's choosing to ignore them, I think that's disrespectful. I mean, the question is then, if you vox popped 100 people out there and said, if your boyfriend is going out with you of a night out now and he's going to be flirting with the good looking girls there, how are you about that? So I think that's going to be that's kind of problematic.
Okay.
So yeah.
Okay. Do you know what I thought when I read it? I thought that they are fundamentally mismatched. And I'll tell you why. Because I don't think people should have to change their personalities. If he is this gregarious, outgoing, flirty, chatterbox fella, I don't think he should have to rein that in because he has a girlfriend who's insecure. I don't think he should. Equally, I think he's making her miserable because she is insecure and she's got a very gregarious boyfriend who doesn't even get the issue. Is it possible that actually what he needs is somebody more confident and outgoing, what she needs is somebody more sensitive? Because it seems to me you never really change anybody, and you can't. If I said to somebody I was going out with, just behave differently when we're out, if someone said that to me, I wouldn't take it well, let us say. I just wouldn't. I wouldn't take it well at all.
Yeah, it's a bit on the disrespectful side to expect someone to change, and nobody has the right to ask anybody to change, really. That's not to say that there aren't certain behaviours or values or attitudes that people have to tweak a little bit can make life easier for their partner. I mean, you can be slovenly but choose to be different. There are certain characteristics that you can change. I think it doesn't make a huge amount of
I take your point. You can put your clothes in the laundry basket or pick up your laundry or wash up your dishes. That's sort of not a emotional behaviour or personality behaviour. That's a habit.
Exactly.
But if this guy goes out and he's having the attractive trait.
Yeah, but to counterpoint that, do you not think then it's equally a man or woman's responsibility when on a night out to make sure, or to at least be cognizant of the fact that their partner is feeling uncomfortable, and to check in with them? Because I see that a lot, that it's important that if you're out with your friend, your boyfriend or girlfriend or your partner, that if they're looking miserable, did you just go over and check in? Are you all right? Can I get you a drink? Or are you not in the right company or something?
Totally.
That's just
totally. But they're out with their old friends, and maybe she looks miserable every time they go out.
Maybe she does.
I don't know, but I read this and I didn't judge him or her. I went, they're not suited.
Yeah.
He's outgoing, he's friendly, he's loving the crack. She's a little bit more uptight, a little bit more uncomfortable, a little bit more watchful. She's watching if the boyfriend feels the same as her. She has that head in her.
I get you.
And she's going to make him miserable. And to be honest, he's going to make her miserable. Get out now. Find somebody more sensitive and more, maybe, thoughtful and more attentive to her. Make her feel secure, and he should find somebody more confident.
But doesn't security then come from within, really, when you think about it? Like if somebody doesn't feel secure, that's something they have to change themselves, and have that self-talk that makes them feel better. But this
guy's going to make her miserable for the rest of her days.
And if he doesn't change, and it looks like he doesn't intend to change, then that's not going to, as you said, it's not going to work.
I don't know how old they are or how long they're 9 months they're going out. They're not going out forever. They're not married. They don't have kids. They don't have property. Why should he change? He went out with his mates and had a great old time, and if she had been off having a great old time on the other side of the room, they could have gone home that night and not had any row at all.
Exactly. So maybe she just needs to improve her social skills,
or maybe she needs to recognise that he's making. Sometimes I always think if somebody doesn't want to be with us, with you, then they're not right for you. Or like, I just think more people should break up than do.
I 100% agree.
They should all just break up and find somebody else.
Just be single. Maybe just be single.
I hope that helped. I doubt it did, but I hope that helped. I do think that there is something in it, though, that not everybody suits everybody. And if your boyfriend is flirty and it makes you uncomfortable, you're not going to change him, babes. I think get a different boyfriend. There's plenty more fish in the sea. I'm afraid we are out of time. Thank you for that, David. We will talk more next week about relationships.